Welcome, guys, to the ILW podcast. I'm here at Exodus, NWA Exodus. I'm here with Gunner Cain. How we doing, man?
We're doing good. It's a good day. Good day to wrestle. Beautiful weather in Ohio.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun night. We're going to go have I think, sold-out crowd right now, and the boys are going to go beat each other up, and I'm going to commentate on it and tell them how much better I am than all of them.
Okay, so I heard you were from the Chicago area.
Yes.
Also where we're based out of, right? Probably about 2 hours west, about Rockford, Illinois.
I'm a Joliet kid.
Joliet kid?
Yeah.
Well, where can we see you in the Chicago area? Where are you most prominent?
So now I'm doing work with AAW. I'm doing some work with CSW. Ego Pro, run by Egotistical Fantastico. That's starting up and running a lot more consistently. I do a lot of work in Iowa as well with Honor Among Wrestling.
Okay.
And also in the Peoria area with Iron Spirit Pro.
You were just at the last CSW show. You won the Battle Royal on the pre-show,
The 69th annual Battle Royal. That's the
sir.
only reason I went. That's why I went.
We was there. That was actually his first time at CSW, my little brother.
Okay.
Great show. I'm looking forward to seeing you at CSW.
Oh,
We'll be at the next one. What do you think we have to look forward to here at Exodus tonight?
Tonight we have a couple new faces.
Mm-hmm.
We got Tankman coming in. Tankman is a
monster.
I'm looking at him right now. He's coming in. Him and PB is going to be a crazy match. I'm really excited for that. And then with Exodus, just in general, it's got one of the best locker rooms, I would say, in the Midwest, or in wrestling in general, top to bottom. So you're looking forward to a really solid show from first bell to end bell.
Yes, sir. How do you feel about being on a show with Exodus? You know, it's the first NWA territory. Territories are back. How does it feel to be a part of the program and to be a part of the show?
It's really refreshing, right?
Okay.
So everyone always talks about the olden days of wrestling when it was just territories. The world champ was the guy who went to different companies and wrestled and everything. So it is nice that the territories are back and we're back in a vibe in wrestling where it feels like the old days where everyone was just going out there, brothering up and having a good time. And Exodus being a part of it and kind of, being able to feel like it was back in the day, it's refreshing, but in an old way, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And I really enjoy the territories. Obviously, I didn't live through them, but going back and watching them, it was always really cool seeing Flair go and defend the title everywhere, and we're getting a piece of that now.
Yeah.
With you now, you're going to be doing commentary tonight. Mm-hmm. Is that a forever thing? Are we looking to see you in the ring?
Oh God, no. Okay. So I've been here. I've been here before. Basically, from what they've told me something, but what I think is they just knew that if I was on the card tonight, I would outshine all the big guys and everything. I don't want Anthony Green's here, but I don't want to outshine him. So they're like, hey, just sit back and do commentary. So the guys who are brought in the big names can feel like big names because I just don't want to make them look bad.
Okay. What do you have your eyes on tonight? What are you paying attention to most?
Brandon Beretta.
Brandon Beretta?
Strictly business Brandon Beretta. That is my GOAT, end all be all. He is on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, independent. He is the one true Defiant Pro Wrestling Future Legends champion. Brandon Beretta, strictly business. I don't know what he's doing, but he's going to mess somebody up tonight.
Okay. Do you want to get in the ring with strictly business?
Oh, God, no.
No?
I do not fear for my life that way. The only way that I would be in the ring with Brandon Beretta is if he once graced me and allowed me to ref one of his matches, and I could raise his hand at the end of it. That would be the only reason I'm getting in the ring with Brandon Beretta.
Who do you want to get in the ring with?
Austin Muitalo. So Austin Muitalo, he doesn't really know what he is. I heard he was astonishing. I don't think he is. That's my other boy, Ashton. There's a lot of guys in the roster. Honestly, I think me and PB would be hilarious because I'm a very tiny boy and he's very large. But, it's got to be Muitalo. I mean, he's the best actor in the NWA, Mr. By the Book himself.
I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. One, how did you break into the business? What got you in here?
So I've been watching since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. The moment that I decided I wanted to wrestle, I have it tattooed on my forearm, is the Michaels Flair I'm Sorry super kick.
Okay. So
that's the moment I was like, I really want to wrestle. And then I backyarded all through high school. And then once I graduated from high school, I went to Black and Brave in Iowa, trained under Seth Rollins, and then kind of just hopped in cars. And then, I was really just striving to one day hang out with Strictly Business. And now I do.
So, seeing how we are the I Love Wrestling podcast, when did you fall in love with it? When did you really sink teeth into it?
All right. So the funny joke is Brandon Beretta. I'm not going to do it. With me for wrestling, it always was an escape of mine. like whenever I was upset, I could watch wrestling to feel better.
Yes, sir.
And then like with this moment, the retirement match, it was the first time wrestling made me upset. Like I was so in depth in. So that's when I realized and clicked in my head that wrestling can be an escape for people, right? It can take you out of your own world and your own problems momentarily into ours. So I'm not going to be a basketball star. I'm 5'7".
I understand.
And so like, if my calling in this world is to give an adult, a child, anybody an escape for even 10 minutes from their world into ours, that's all they might need. And honestly, I'm just trying to make wrestling a better place without CeeLo. That's all I care about.
Okay. What's your favorite moment of your career so far?
Okay. So there's a company, Defiant Pro Wrestling in Illinois, not the big UK one, sadly. And we were messing around one time, and we somehow got a year-long story revolving around a Bloodline Rules scaffold match, where we wheeled a scaffold to the side of the ring, and then we had about like 8 run-ins, and I took a scaffold bump for no reason. But it's just like a strictly like for the boys match. Like a lot of my friends showed up.
Nick Otis won that, right?
Bastard. Yeah, no, he beat me. Whatever. If business was there, it wouldn't have happened.
I've had him on the podcast. We'll have to get your point of view from that.
All right. What's the point of view? He won. Whatever. Of course, I'm not going to kick out after falling off a scaffold. He hit. If you watch that match back, I took 3 low blows.
Okay, I saw 2, but
no.
I missed one
because there was one from him.
Okay.
Before the tack bump.
Okay.
There was one on the scaffold.
Okay.
And then August Matthews, when he ran in, kicked me in him.
Okay, maybe
so
I missed the kick. That's me.
He
That's
didn't.
my bad.
It was full contact. It was horrendous.
Okay. What are your goals for this year?
This year, I really took last year kind of slow, just because I had some nagging injuries I wanted to get over with. And now that I'm back and feeling better, now I finally have health insurance, so I can do dumber stuff. But I kind of just want to find where I fit in the Midwest, because I've always just been like the smaller guy who does dumb stuff, which is fun, But I want to find my place in the Midwest and kind of really break out and solidify that I'm not just another guy who can take a big bump and get up, but I'm also like, I'm an attraction, I'm a draw. I am strictly business.
Okay.
You better believe it.
Last question. What sets you apart from other independent talent?
I feel like, to the truest form of the word, inside and outside of the ring, I'm the same person. Okay. Like, I am unapologetically me, whether you like me or not. I feel like I have an immensely high pain tolerance as well, which lets me get up from anything except a Brandon Breda waist lock. That would take me out any day of the week. But I just feel like tenacity, like my heart, my Austin Mutala's got something he could tell you, but that's a story for later.
We'll talk about that off camera.
On a different camera. All right. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm just unapologetically me, and I will always get up no matter how hard you hit me.
Okay. Thank you, Gunner. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
I'll have to get you on ILWPOD for a longer form video. I appreciate this 100%. I'm excited to see where you go next.
I'm going to Brandon Breda's house.
One last thing.
Oh, okay.
Any social media you want to plug? Let them know where they can check you out at.
So on Instagram, I just changed to Gunner Cain, _ Gunner Cain _ Twitter, I haven't changed it yet, so it's still Gunner Brave. And then if you want to hit up my agent, Brandon Breda, he's on Instagram as well. Okay. He'll get you in contact with me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Everybody go to Brandon Breda to book.
Everyone go to Brandon Breda and say we need Gunner Cain on our card. All right.
Good. Thank you.